7. Back in Proverbs chapter 14 verse 12, it says, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Yeah, that's right. The end thereof is the ways of death. You see, you think you're doing something right, but you really ain't. Matter of fact, let's speak about King Saul. King Saul, when you read the book of 1 Samuel chapter 15, he thought he was doing the right thing by taking the king of Amalek. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. First Samuel chapter 15. Then we gonna scan through it. We ain't gonna stay on this too long. Alright, we ain't gonna stay on this too long. First Samuel chapter 15 verse 2. I'm gonna scan through it. It says, thus said the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. So look, just like Amalek show no mercy. Listen, King Saul, I want you to show no mercy. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Alright? Because what? King Saul trying what? Do things his way, do things what seem right unto him, but that's not right. Do things what the Lord wants you to do. Alright? If the Lord tell you to do something, that means do it. Even though something seem right to you, that don't mean it's right. Do what the Lord tell you to do. Alright? So just like Amalek, just like Esau showed no mercy, hey, you show no mercy to him, right? Now let's read verse 3. I'm gonna scan through it. 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 3, it says, now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman. The Lord told King Saul to slay both man and woman. Where we at? Slay both man and woman, infant and suckling. Oh, hold on. Let's pass by. Read verse 3 again. 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 3, it says, now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and donkey. Alright, now this is a commandment that the Lord spoke through Samuel to tell King Saul. Hey, everything destroyed, slay, you know what to do. And the Lord specifically told King Saul, slay everything specifically. Alright, skip, let's skip through it. Let's get straight to the point. Verse 7. Alright, it says, and Saul smote the Amalekites. Skip verse 8. It says, and he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive. So strike one, Saul done mess up. Saul didn't slay every last one of them. He took the king of Amalek. Strike one. See, Saul was rebellious because he thought it seemed right unto him, but that was the ways of death. That's not right. You shouldn't do that, right? It says, and he took Agag, the king of Amalek, alive, and utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword. So yeah, he destroyed all of them, but only saved one. Failed. You shouldn't do that. No, you're supposed to kill all of them on sight. Every last one of them supposed to get killed on sight. Saul didn't do that. Verse 9, it says, but Saul and the people spare Agag, and the best of the sheep strike two. You done mess up already. And of the oxen strike three. You see, one thing about King Saul was that he was rebellious. He was rebellious. The Lord would tell King Saul, do this, and he wouldn't do it. And on top of that, he dealt with a witch. And the scripture says to suffer not a witch to live. He dealt with a witch, and you don't supposed to do that. Alright? So King Saul, that's why the Lord took the spirit from King Saul, because he did not do what the Lord tell him to do. So if you don't do what the Lord tell you to do as a man, especially a prophet, A job of a prophet is to just teach, to give warning, teach. Hey, Jacob trouble. America gonna get turned to a lake of fire. Very simple. Very, 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 very simple, right? But if you come out here talking about something, you can smoke weed. It's okay to commit sodomy. If you come out here on that sellout shit, you coming in the same spirit as Saul. You coming in the same spirit as a false prophet. You supposed to come out here to say Jacob trouble is coming. Don't take the MOTB, which is that C hip, that chip in your right hand or on your forehead, that scanner. You supposed to teach the 100% truth. If you're not doing that, you is rebellious. Point blank period. Alright? But we at the end soon. What was I at? Verse 9, it says, but Saul and the people spared Agag and the best of the sheep. Because what Saul and the people is what? The leader and your followers. The followers is going to do what the leader do, right? So these men blindly follow Saul. It says, but Saul and the people spared Agag and the best of the sheep and the oxen, and of the oxen, and of the fatlings and the lambs, and all that was good, and would not utterly destroy them, but everything that was vile and refused that they destroyed utterly. But guess what? He ain't even listen. Alright? So no, that's the point. Saul did not listen, because let me go back to read this. It says, hold on, let me open it back. I hate when this app do that, man. Come on, app. But now I'm back in Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. It says, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So what happened to King Saul? He got put to death. Not only he got put to death, but on his own sword. Alright? On his own sword, you see? So you have to do what the Lord tell you to do, because if you don't do what the Lord tell you to do, it's what? But the end thereof are the ways of death. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully notice Friday lunch with camp lesson was edifying. I'm gonna end it off by saying call out Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, recall Kodash, the ones to the apostles of the great millstone, and shalom to the whole field lake. Shalom.